Hello and welcome to another update video about RUNE. RUNE has continued with this current sell-off. I think in yesterday's video we talked about this descending trend line here. I can actually add a trend channel here, doesn't matter so much. And I explained to you that, well, to have a first indication that some kind of a low has been made in this correction, I would need to see a break above this descending trend line. Hasn't happened yet. And to be honest, I would prefer for this C wave to end below the low of the A wave. Always like to have that nice bottoming structure in a correction because, yes, surely, I mean, the B wave, yeah, the B wave was overshooting. So it is technically possible that the C wave ends above the A wave. It wouldn't be super rare, but it would still be more common for a C wave to end below the low of the A wave. That would be ideal. Yeah, this C wave below A would be ideal, and that could complete then nicely this fourth wave. I've been highlighting for a couple of weeks, I think, a couple of weeks. Well, when this started really, that I'd like, maybe a week ago, that I'd like to see the price get ideally to 466. That's sort of my first real target here. Let's see if we actually get there. It's already in a zone, in a Fibonacci support zone, yeah, because when I measure, oftentimes the C wave has a similar length to the wave A, okay? And if I measure the wave A length here, the C wave sort of reaches the area usually between the 100% extension and the 161.8 extension. That covers this entire white box area. So technically it's done enough really. I don't have a very good view of the microstructure, but I could argue that we already have 5 waves down. So just be mindful. It's just not the clearest because what I typically prefer is that the C wave ends below A. So it might do that. It might hit 466, would be amazing, and then turning around. For now, I haven't got enough evidence to say a low is in, and I would prefer it a little lower. Okay, but yeah, we see the 100% extension level at 535. That's normally like the first level that I'm watching for a potential target for a C wave. However, I would need, if it's not even reached the 23.6 retracement, I need additional evidence for that. You know, that it really bottomed. I want to see a break above the trend line. I want to see a first impulse. And, well, I did mention it a few days ago that I need to see a break above $7.60. But I think we can lower it down to the last significant swing high now. And that level is at $6.30. It's just another, confirmation level that some kind of a low has formed. And obviously what's always possible, and that's possible for ETH as well, possible for Bitcoin as well, when the overall pullback is very shallow, yeah, then it's possible that this first ABC structure is simply forming the first A wave of an even larger corrective structure. Yeah, so this could, for example, be larger A wave, B, C. Yeah. So that basically the first 3-wave structure forms only the A wave. Would be rare though to see a flat structure in an A wave. It's possible, but not that common. So ideally this finishes off the 4th wave and then we go in a 5th wave higher. But bear in mind the space is still, it can use the entire space. It can use the entire space. Local trend is down. Watch these support areas that I mentioned. Yeah, especially here, 498, 476, 466, and 442. And then we'll take it from there. And the overall support, I mean, this entire assumption, the entire wave count, and the assumption that we get another high, basically is valid and likely as long as we're holding $3.13. So still quite far away. There's still a lot of space to the critical support level. But it doesn't need to come down that much. So we're observing the micro structure to understand when the trend is shifting. Overall, still a bullish structure. There's nothing bearish about this chart until RUNE breaks below $3.13. That's my update about RUNE. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.